minutes at just slightly past 7:30 this morning.
Well, SBS Transit said it was due to a signaling fault. Channel News Asia's Han Jing Yi with this report.
It was all smooth by the time Channel News Asia arrived at this station along the Northeast Line, but just minutes ago there were reports of delays. The fault was traced to two trains between Outram Park and Harbourfront stations. SBS Transit said the trains had stopped in the tunnel and engineers had to reset the system. Full services resumed at slightly past 8 a.m. SBS Transit said the delay was caused by a signalling fault. This caused the two trains to stop as part of the system's safety feature. A signalling fault was also the cause for Monday night's train disruption at Orchard Station along the North-South line. Channel News Asia understands that there are many factors which could cause these signalling faults. Train systems rely on signals to communicate. When there's a problem with the signals, and this could be as routine as a train door stuck, the train will not move until the issue is resolved. The system will also send a message to other trains on the track to stop. One transport expert says the signalling system needs to be looked into, given that it has been in place for 24 years along the north, south and east-west lines.
The north-south line signalling systems go into the malfunction last night. I think it probably has something to do with the weather. It has been pretty wet, and the signaling systems it can be quite sensitive to the weather, to the humidity. And all this may play certain contributing factors to the malfunction of the signaling system.
Commuters have been taking the series of delays in their stride.
On Sunday, but I couldn't reach the office, so I didn't even go to the office due to this train delays and all.
I'm late for work twice, so basically it's because of the problem with the rail. And the company is fully aware that actually there are some issues with the MRT stations.
And all they want to see is for transport operators to put in place necessary measures to ensure a more reliable and robust rail network.
Well, still staying in Singapore, animal lovers are trying to save the stray dogs in Punggol from being culled. The move comes after a young jogger was attacked by a pack of strays last week.
The volunteers said they want to find a solution that addresses both public safety and animal welfare. They've set up a Facebook page to urge authorities to stop their culling operations. The page has more than 250 likes so far. Of course, we had to put this question out for our viewers to respond about, and let's have a look at what they have to say tonight. Serge here saying that we need to improve the responsibility of dog owners. Santo saying domestication is the key. Another one here on Twitter, we must encourage responsible pet ownership. There would be no strays if people would just be responsible with their pets. Another one here from Mark, put down irresponsible pet owners instead. Or how about managing human population first? I think they're joking on that one, but Linda, you own a dog. What do you think about this?
I think they should put the dog into one of those rescue centers and see if they can put the dogs out for readoption. I think culling should be the last resort, and really, perhaps not even a resort for that matter.
Yeah,
try and re-educate the dog.
If you don't like your pet, you just don't leave it.
But I don't think these are pets, though. I think they were left behind, and I think they just started breeding. And I think Punggol, there were a lot of construction at that time, so the contractors maybe just fed them, and had them as little pets. Who knows?
Well, not a very good thing to do anyway. That's all we have for you.
So be responsible pet owners.
All
That's
right.
the message. And you've been watching Primetime Asia.
Get Real is coming up next here on Channel News Asia. And, well, they say 2 is company, 3 is a crowd. But what if you had to live with a complete stranger? Would that make you friends or foe? Get Real uncovers the reality that single elderly people in Singapore who